Hey, what's going on? Strolling with me and the boy. Listen, we're at High Point today, going for a little stroll. If you want, join me. If you could, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, and leave a comment. This is what we're dealing with today, right here. Off to the left here is a walking paved path up that way. It takes you the whole way up to the top. I want to welcome you to the channel. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I believe I might have just said that already. I forgot my gimbal for my camera because we were going actually for a drive and to run some errands real quick. But we'll see how steady we can be with this. So here's this sign. You can also take through here. There's trails that they mow, so you can go through and walk up this way too and around along the fence, which I think we might do that. So it's supposed to warm up today. I think it's probably like in the mid to high 30s right now. It's not too bad. It's supposed to be in around 50, but that's not till like closer to 2 or 3 o'clock. It's supposed to be close to 60 tomorrow. Today's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. And then Sunday we're supposed to get snow and stuff like that. And it's supposed to be really cold next couple days. And then towards the end of next week, it's supposed to warm up again. Hear the birds. They're over there on the power line. They were up in this tree here. But when I started filming them, they flew away. He's enjoying this. I figure let's just stop and make a little walking video while I get him out and have him stretch his legs. It's not foggy right here, but where we live at, it's extremely foggy. They did lift the fog thing, or they were going to lift it, and they keep raising it because it's not clearing out as fast in some areas. But this area here, it's not. There's a little foggy coming up here, and then it just cleared out. So, but you'll get a nice. Hopefully, we'll get a nice view from the top. Yes, I am so ready for spring. I'm telling you, I'm tired of the cold. I am so tired of the cold. Off over the hill here, just a little bit, right about here, there's you can see the walking path there. There's spots where they usually cut out where you can walk through, sort of like this right here. And then you can sort of see right along here, going down, they have it cut out. You can still see it's still pretty foggy out around the area, but it's slowly clearing. Hopefully it'll be a nice day. It's starting to warm up a little bit. But yeah. I forget what I was going to say because I was watching the boy down here. So if you like these kind of videos, let me know. And if you like the driving videos, let me know what type of videos that you like. I haven't been out hiking too much or going for long walks because it's been so cold and windy and icy and snowy, and then it rains and yeah, we're parked down below there. So we're almost near the top. That's where we just came from. And I can feel it. Whew. I haven't been out too much lately. But that's gonna change here soon. The weather's getting nicer. Hopefully this next batch of snow or ice or whatever they're calling for is it. Because I'm not too fond of it anymore. It would not hurt my feelings one bit if I never saw another piece of snow again. Hold on, bub. Hold on, bub. Some big old houses up here. Definitely have a nice view. So tell me what type of weather you like. You like warm weather, cold weather, rainy weather? What's your favorite season? I think mine's spring. I do like summer, but I don't like when it's really humid. Because it gets really humid here. So yeah, that's mine. I think spring and summer, but not when it's too humid though. Now we made it just about at the top here. Let me flip you around. There's the boy. Here's a bench. It did have a water thing here. I don't know if it's probably because winter they just closed it up. But you have the Mason-Dixon Trail. 58 miles. To the right, Whiskey Springs, then Chadds Ford, 135 miles. Pretty groovy. I don't know I think we might have been on the Mason-Dixon Trail once or twice, parts of it, but that's about it. So here is the paved path. Looks like there's some other people up here. But you can come up here and check out the fireworks and stuff. It's pretty neat. It gets pretty packed though, but the way that we just came up is a little bit quicker. You can really see the haze over there. Right down in there where my finger was, is the river. Then you have more of it over here. You got a nice little short walk. Get the old heart pumping. What a beautiful view. It'd be nicer if it wasn't so foggy out. So I think we're going to head back down. And I think we're going to go on the path. So we'll show you what that's sort of. It's sort of like a spiral. It starts at the bottom and it just sort of goes around. That's why it seems so long to get up here this way, but it's still enjoyable. What's pretty cool about being up here is you can see a bunch of different counties from up here. So you can see, well, you're in York County, so you can obviously see that from when you look behind me. And then to the right of me, and then straight ahead, you can see Lancaster County. And to the left, you can look down a certain, if you're at a certain spot, and you can see Dauphin County. And when it's real clear, you could probably, I don't know if you can see anything else or not, but I know sometimes you see pretty far out when it's really clear, so. So this just goes around and around and around, because you can see the bridge. Hold on a minute, Bob. You see the bridge there, and then we will end up going around that way. So nice and peaceful. It's a good spot to come up here if you can do this, because the hill, it's sort of pretty gradual, so, and there's no shade up here, and there's no shade on the way up. So now you can see the whole bridge, and it goes around, and you can see over that way and stuff. He's not worried about taking in the view or anything. He's worried about getting someplace where he don't know where he wants to go. He just got to be on the go. I forget the name of that farm, but I know it's like a wedding venue and other stuff, and they have horses over there. You can, I'll zoom in and see, they have lots and lots of horses. So there's the horses. Yeah, I caught his attention. I said horses. He loves horses and cows. Now he's just taking it all in. Pretty amazing, ain't it, Bub? So down here in this field, they'll cut a path out, or different paths. You can sort of see some down there. And then over in this field here, they will do the same. I have no idea what that there is. It's crazy looking. It looks like some type of fungus or something. But each their own. I think stop 4 is down here. They do have these rocks that you can sit on and take a break. It's just no shade. So if you're going to come up here in the summertime or in the spring when it's real sunny, maybe bring an umbrella with so you can have some shade, because the sun will hit pretty hard. There's a nice big house up there. So we can zoom in and see that. Oh, you gotta hold still. Even with the gimbal, I have my camera phone in. He still pulls me. It still shakes a little bit, but not as much as it does with me just holding this. You can see there's an arch bridge down there. See if I can zoom in on it. Stay here. See if I can zoom in. You can see it right there. It's pretty cool. This is the 462 bridge. And the bridge further out with all the traffic is the Route 30 bridge. You probably hear me talking about that a lot. He's just in a hurry to go nowhere, and that's okay. Yeah, see, here's these rocks and stuff you can sit on. Way stop 4. Then you have this long stretch that goes down, and then it curves around to the left some more. That's the top of where we were. It goes back a little bit, but this is the straightaway that we just came down. And we are almost at stop 3. Let's see a tree right over there, down there. There's horses in that field too, but I don't think it's owned by the farm that's behind me. I think these are owned by somebody else. I know the name of the farm, I just can't think of it right now. But it's like a big horse farm. So I have a long tripod that extends out real far, and sometimes I'll try to extend it out and turn the camera so I can walk beside him holding it. And he don't like that. He tries to race it. Like he has to be in front of it. So it won't be beside him. You can see, like, right here's a path. We're at way stop 3 right there. And there's different trails through here. Like that's a blue trail, so you can see that goes See the path there. Come on. You can see the other post there. So it's the blue blaze. So when it gets a little bit warmer out, because when we walked up the grass on the other side of there, it was real mushy, which I already knew it was going to be. It wasn't too bad though. But when it gets a little bit warmer out, we'll come over here and maybe take a walk down through this way and see what we see down along the woods there or whatever. We walked down that way a little bit one time, but not too far. So this started off as a driving video, and then I'm like, you know what? We're right here. Let's just end the driving video and go for a little stroll. So I don't know if I'll put the driving video on also, or if I'll just scrap it. Maybe I'll turn some of it into short videos. And who knows what I'll do with it. See, the fog's starting to lift now, so. Here, Bob, hold on. Stop. So right, I'm going to zoom in here real quick. Now stop for a minute, Bob. So you can see the horses. When we get down further, I'll get closer to them. There's some horses there. It'd be so nice to live out here. I don't think anybody lives in that house there. But I could be wrong. Way stop 2. And we got the beginning way down there. And he says all these smells is driving him nuts. He loves it. All right, made it down to just about the parking lot. I think they do have like porta pots here. If you need to use the restroom. I don't know if they're in there now, because I know sometimes around this area they'll end up taking them out. All right, here's some horses. Got one laying there and the other one there sort of chilling and eating. The other one should be up there. There's the other one. Pretty cool. I think there's just 3 of them. Sometimes I thought there was more before, but I could be wrong. Yeah, and just because these houses look empty around here, don't mean they are. So, and just be respectful of other people's property too. Because I know there's a house over the hill here that looks like it's abandoned, and somebody lives in it. All right, I think he's ready to go. No, I'm ready to go. Gotta go home and get some of my work done. So, with that being said, I will catch you on the next one. Remember to treat yourself and others with kindness. And have a great day. And let's cross our fingers and hope for spring real soon, so we can get out and about again. And I'll show you what this sign is here real quick. I'll flip you. Here's the Susquehanna Heritage Park, High Point. Scenic Vista and Recreational Center. That's a tongue twister.